The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill puts it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go.
2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult 3rd down call now.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari. The Bengals bring out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is fielded inside the 5. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. Running again with Barkley on second down. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play, because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain. So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run that's a positive play for the offense.
And he will have a Giants first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Here's Tony on the quick slant. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Back to throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he whips that one incomplete there.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive, as this is 3rd and 10.
Stop low, 18. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw again. The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From midfield now, Burrow. Open man downfield is Chase. He's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow. He'll get this to Hamler over the middle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A good pickup there, a 22. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
On 1, right?
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
McPherson on for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
19 tight, 19 tight, on the ball, on the ball.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. And back deep, Daxton Hill. And taken right at the 35. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A big play there for Cincinnati. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receipt.
Touchdown, Bengals! A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early? Learn from them.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 2nd and 6. He finds his man complete. That's Rhodes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Touchdown! Daniel Bellinger. As the first half is winding down. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out, and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
11 mighty, 11, 12.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Taken in at the 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. First down. Here's Burrow. Over the middle. That's caught by Chase. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Here we go.
Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
11 empty. 11 Thomas.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
11 empty. 11 empty. 12.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 40 yards. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check smash. Alert.
Now a toss right to Barkley. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals Bengals are going to take possession of the football. Boy, Charles, you hate to see this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ballgame.
It has to be shaken. Wouldn't be human if you weren't. Doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or a veteran. 4 interceptions, you're not sure what you're doing out there. So to me as a coaching staff, I would think very hard about getting him out and trying it again another day.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Third quarter from MetLife Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow. Been his main guy all day. Chase has another one. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Check, Panther.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got Bellinger. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down, and then some.
Not in there.
They go play action here on first down. He finds his man. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's in.
That's the best new game right now.
You want to start a meeting early? 6 o'clock.
On 3rd and goal. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't back up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
You got this. Did you know jumping was invented by the teamwork makes the dream work. Ready. Try lifting heavy up. 70 ranges. 70 ranges. You can also throw back 60. Don't worry.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
Well done.
And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally,
you sure you're on the right profile?
First time this game, multiple defenders in there to drop him. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
18 Cardinal. 879 Broncos. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man, he's got him. It's Tony for a Giant touchdown. Kadarius Toney, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
Yeah.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go.
Oh shit, 42-20.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. Boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh shit.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
When you find that kind of yardage,
And my new thing would have been, well, nah, I did it for him. I traded him to a good team. Nigga, look, I looked up. Nah. No, I traded him to a good team.
Five in the secondary now for the Giants on 3rd down.
I traded him to you, bro. Like, I'm the reason he's there. Like, nah, bro. I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying. If I hadn't have traded him, he wouldn't have ended up in free agency, and you wouldn't have got him. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's all I need. Like, you know what I'm saying? I saw it in my young boy. I was like, I ain't gonna hold him up.
Kick it away for the 2nd time.
You know what I mean? I'll be hard pressed to say Jamar wasn't one of the best receivers of this release. You know what I mean? I know my boy went crazy. Oh yeah, I just got on. Nah, I do. I had his 2nd season. He's superstar. You know what I mean? Probably would have been a little X factor, but like niggas ain't playing any games. So.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They're going to look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Giants
There's light for y'all over there.
Timeouts. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds.
There's light for y'all in San Fran, bro.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that
is threw a dot, Lord Jesus. Big Saquon. What's up, buddy? You lick it? Is it good? Nah, I'm good. I don't want none. I don't want none. If you don't put, you don't. No, I don't want it. No.
You want it?
No.
No, you want it. No, you want it.
I'm just playing, buddy. Don't do that.
Just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Yo, bump that nigga McCoy, man. Let that boy get a free release. Hold on, buddy. Hold on.
They'll stick
Yo,
with
turn that nigga up.
he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Bro,
7
come on
seconds
and pick
remaining.
that
He didn't
shit,
just
bro.
deny a big throw there. He broke
How
down
much
what he
time I got left in that
an
hole?
excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Trap 60. Warriors 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, Saquon was wide open. Oh my goodness.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals come up with a late turnover.
That's a dub.
Probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
Damn,
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel.
the
As this
battle of the
fans
0 and 4s all day
understandably so,
that
not
bit.
only
That's
did they
crazy.
get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no
You said what, bro? The person had the wheelchair? Why? Oh, you thought that was the shit, huh? That's crazy. Wow, mama's struggling right now. Ah, so in love. Yeah, that was, I don't know why who's somebody take that out, cause that don't look good. Damn, my nigga hurt. LaMarcus, no. 3 weeks. What? Tell that nigga how you really feel. But who keep putting that shit on my shit? I like that. I like that. Hey, I like that. Track stars. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do what you do. Give me what you got for a love. Go be alright. Nah, I think it's 4th and 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 4th and 2. Hey, man, niggas just working, man. We don't like, you know what I mean? Baby, would you like for me to season and stuff up? Mom, I'm trying to be helpful, baby. Okay. No, you got it. You got it. You got it. You're right. You're right. Baby, if you want her to fry the wings, can you just say that so I can stop asking? Or you, is that what you want, baby? Okay. Well, mama, just say that instead of having me try to ask. I done asked you 3 times. Do you want me to do something with the meat? No, I mean, see. See, this is why I gotta have the mic off. I'm sounding crazy. I said I done asked 3 times what you want me to do with the meat. This nigga said pause. Ah! My bad. Hey, yo. Yeah. Wow. What do you mean by that? Oh shit. And I'm over there. I'm like, I done asked several times what you want me to do to me. Hey, I'm enthusiastic about doing something to me, huh? Alright, we hop on. Work on, man. We're tired.